guys, welcome to another video from SkinnyMedic. You know, I was working the other night and I was thinking, we were staging for a call, and I've been doing a little research on national response times for police departments, and the average response time for the police department is 10 minutes. And in Detroit City right now, where they're doing a lot of cutbacks due to the economy, the average response time is over 20 minutes for a police officer to get to you. Now, that's not counting EMS, that's not counting first responders. It's a long time. In this video, I want to talk about and encourage everyone, if you carry a concealed weapon, you need to have some first responder, some basic first aid training. Due to the response times and due to EMS having to stage, it's going to take a while for you to get some medical attention to either yourself, to your family members, or to other bystanders. You know, I was talking to Such, and if I shot somebody, heaven forbid, with my concealed weapon to defend me, my family, I would have to act medically. That's what I've been doing for almost 10 years now, over 10 years now, and I would have to act. So for those who carry concealed weapons who have no medical training, there are people that are laying beside you that are going to be bleeding, and they're just going to be waiting. And in that 10-15 minute time frame waiting on EMS to get there, those people are going to die. Just recently they had the shooting in Ohio with the school kids, and it made me think about Columbine. You know, when the SWAT team arrived, they don't rush in, they don't go straight in. They have to get a game plan together, have to get organized. It was a considerable time before the SWAT team entered that school building. You know, if we have a shooting at a large event, the SWAT team is not going to just rush in and save the day. They've got to get a game plan together. If you have a shooting at your local mall, it's going to be a while before people get in there, and you're just going to be sitting in there, you know, trying to get cover, trying to protect you and your family. And you may be bleeding, your wife may be bleeding, or your child may be bleeding, and you need to know how to stop that. In the past, I've done a video on how to treat gunshot wounds and knife wounds, but don't be afraid of taking your shirt off, holding pressure to these wounds. You know, you don't have to carry quick clot, you don't have to carry your tourniquet with you at all times, although it's nice, but you don't have to. But don't be afraid to put hands on someone. The odds of you catching a contagious disease is very, very slim if you do not have any open sores in your hands. If you have no cuts, no open sores in your hands, the odds of you catching something are very, very slim. So don't be afraid to put your hands on someone and help stop bleeding. Of course, if this is your family member, you're not going to be worried about that at all. You know, the easiest thing to do is just apply direct pressure to the wound, to the extremity that's bleeding or wherever the wound is. After that, we can apply bandaging, whether this is a shirt, towel, whatever you need to secure the bleeding. Then apply more bandaging. You can go to a pressure point after that. Know your pressure points are right in your extremities. After that, you can raise the extremity, raise it above the patient's heart, and then your last step is to apply a tourniquet. Now, there is some controversy, some movement changing to when to apply the tourniquet, but it works. If you apply a tourniquet, you're going to stop the bleeding. You may have to apply more than one tourniquet to the extremity, but you can control the bleeding, you can stop it. I hope this video helps. I hope it makes you think. I hope it encourages you to sign up for a first aid class. You never know when you're going to be that first responder.
Woo, baby!